Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. If you are new here, my name is Amber, and we are a homeschooling family of two kiddos, ages 6 and 11. As of yesterday, we are officially done with homeschool for the 2023-2024 school year. Very excited about that, ready to get our summer going. But today is part 2 of our curriculum picks for the 2024-2025 school year. If you missed part 1, I will make sure to link it in the description box down below. Today, we are going to go over the remainder of the curriculum picks. However, I do not have all of our curriculum. We have about $400 worth of curriculum left to buy, but we have used up all of our tax check for other things such as getting our vehicles fixed. So we're going to have to wait until probably the end of the summer when fireworks season is over, and we will be able to purchase the remainder of our curriculum. So we will continue with Math UC for both kids. Keaton just started Gamma towards the middle of the school year, this past school year. So he's not super far into it. So we will be finishing that up. However, he is, I don't want to say bored, but very reluctant to work in Gamma. So I'm going to make him a deal and say, okay, if you can memorize your multiplication facts for the most part, because I'm 36 and I could not tell you all of the multiplication facts right now. I can do most of them, but not all of them. But if he can memorize them to a point, then we will pretty much skip Gamma. I am going to flip through and make sure that there's not any concepts that we need to make sure to go over, because I know Delta is division, so I want to make sure that there's not any steps in Gamma that would flow into Delta. With that being said, we will also continue to use Math UC with Kenzie. For her kindergarten year, or this past year, she did primer, so we will be moving on to alpha with her. And these are a few of the curriculum that we don't have yet. With Kenzie for first grade, we are going to start all about spelling, level 1. Haven't opened yet. I haven't opened it yet to get things ready, but I will work on that throughout the summer to get all that ready to go. But level 1, all about spelling. And then we are about halfway through all about reading level 1. So we will continue that for the year. And also not purchased would be level 2. I do plan on getting that so that we can continue with all about reading. All right, so the last subjects are going to be for Keaton, our up and coming 6th grader. We are going to start Fix It Grammar with IEW. We have jumped back and forth between different language arts programs, and I've just heard a lot of good things. We tried Charlotte Mason's last year, and it just did not work. There's a lot of writing, and Keaton does not prefer to write. I know there's some writing in here, but I just feel like it just wasn't our style. So I was hoping that it would work for us, but it didn't, and that's okay. So Fix It Grammar, we're going to do level 1 since we've never done it before. It's probably one of those levels that he's just going to fly through it because he knows everything. That's fine. I want to make sure that he knows everything and he's comfortable with everything, and then we'll move on to the next level. Also, I do not have on hand, we are going to be doing IEW's structure and style. I know there's a lot of writing in that one as well, but he likes to type, so we can type things out rather than handwrite them. And last but not least, we've been doing units for history. Those I put together. If you've not seen that video, I can link it in the description box below as well. But for science, I chose some unit studies from The Good and the Beautiful. So we are going to do botany. And I didn't bring the rest of it up, but it does have I did not bring the rest of it up, but it does have a student workbook or a student journal. It's not very thick, so there's not a whole lot to it. And then every so many lessons, they work out of it. This last year, we did The Good and the Beautiful's motion and simple machines, and he seemed to like it. He's not one that likes to do the experiments and stuff, so some of them we did. So some of them we did skip over, especially towards the end of the school year. We were just kind of over it, so we were just reading the material. And we are also going to do marine biology. And these unit studies are for grades 3 through 8. And then the journals that come with them, I believe you can get 3rd through 6th grade, and then 7th grade and up. I know there's 2 different levels, depending on the grade that your child is in. But for marine biology, lesson 1 is ocean characteristics. Lesson 2, ocean zones. 3, tides and intertidal zones. 4, marine life. 5, coral reefs. 6, marine invertebrates. 7, marine invertebrates part 2. 8, marine reptiles. 9, fish. 10, sharks. 11, marine mammals. And 12, marine mammals part 2. And these lessons are broke down. And these lessons, if you're really gung-ho about it, you could probably get a whole lesson done in one day. However, we never could. We would just break it up into sections. Actually, it is in sections. So you've got ocean painting, your ocean painting study, and then science wall, which is just reading vocabulary words, oceans of the world activity. So they're already kind of broke up, but we would do maybe 1 or 2 a day, depending on what it is. Usually if it was an experiment, we would only do the experiment that day, and then nothing else. So it's all really up to you as to how long it takes you to get through each lesson. There's only 12 lessons, so a lesson a week for 12 weeks, or however you want to do that. And then for botany is actually quite a bit thicker than the marine biology. And it's even thicker than the motion and simple machines that we did. So lesson 1, introduction to botany. 2, the life cycle of a plant. 3, parts of a plant. 4, seeds. 5, flowers. 6, flowers part 2, leaves. 8, photosynthesis. 9, plant cells. 10, plant classification. 11, growing plants. 12, trees. And 13, carnivorous and poisonous plants. I want to say in 4th grade, we did master books life science, so we did study plants in that, but it was also animal science, and sort of a health science because we learned about the body. So, but he was asking some questions a couple months ago, and so I thought we need to study plants again. So I knew that the Good and the Beautiful had this, and that's the route we went ahead and went. They do have read aloud books, correlated books that go specifically with the units. We did not get them. It's just an extra expense for us, and I feel like there's enough material in here that he would retain it pretty well. It also tells you the supplies that you need. It has a supply list at the beginning. And the pictures and everything in these unit studies and the good and the beautiful in general are absolutely beautiful. Apologize if there's a glare. Leaf classification chart. I can remember learning about leaves in the public school, but I could not tell you what tree is what by their leaves anymore. Guys, that is the rest of our curriculum for the 2024-2025 school year. I apologize again for the ones that I don't have yet. We just don't have the money to get it right now. We are super excited to get started in the next school year. However, we need our summer break. So we are going to just take the time to enjoy that, and I'll work on getting things together over the summer, and that way when fall comes around, we will be ready to go. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have not already liked and subscribed, I would really appreciate it if you did so, and we'll see you next time. Bye guys.